Hi guys, it's time to do some acrylic, and that's me cleaning the cuticle region. The most important thing about acrylic is prep. Okay, prep is very important in your acrylic for them to last. You want to prevent lifting, make sure you do good prep. Sometimes people prefer to use like high quality product. Some people use standard product. So in case you're using high quality product, the high quality product categories are like Mia Secret, Young Nails. We have also CND. Those are some of the best products that you can use. If you, after prep, you can just apply primer, then you go ahead and do your thing. So those brands are the best. Like, they don't have that hard smell, like a lot of smell. They are good, but standard products are like Planet Nails. Okay, Planet Nails, that one you need proper prep and proper dehydration and proper protein bond. Okay, so here I was doing a simple ombre design on the ring finger and the pink and the pinky. So here I was doing I'm trying to blend it so that it can fit nicely, because the design I was working with, the inspo had some of the flakes on this ring finger. So this is how you usually blend it, especially if you're doing capsulated nails. Always make sure the nude color is very thin before you put other products on top. Make sure the nude color is thin. So I was arranging those one on the ring finger, those bit of stickers. They are usually bulky, so make sure you press them nicely and they fit the way you want them to fit. You don't have to be in a hurry, you just have to take your time and make sure they fall in place. Then cover everything with clear. Remember, I told you the nude is supposed to be thin, so you should cover everything with clear like that. And make sure you press the clear ingie ndani ya hizo nini, the charms that you've put underneath during the capsulation. You make sure you cover that with the clear and make sure you press it nicely, and it sits nicely. Then you will take another bead and you place it where you placed your nude so that you can have a very very solid what do we call it, solid capsulation. That's the second bead, and you make sure it sits on the cuticle perfectly like that. At this point, this nail was looking like a dark nail. Okay, but what is going to save you is filing and shaping. So that's how you finish it. Remember, I had applied gel on the pinky and spreaded it like an ombre design, and I want to show you how I covered it. I believe the person who was shooting the video showed you. So this is how you add a small, now this is how you blend the one that you applied gel on, and you make sure it form that kind of ombre. That's how you do it. Yes, then when you're done, you cover everything with clear, including the part that you had applied gel on. That's going to be like capsulated ombre design. This design, you can do it with any gel color. If you want to do an ombre design, like ombre design, and you don't have certain acrylic, you can use this method to do your gel and acrylic ombre design. This design will help you save on products and save on time. So you can see how I've built it. That's coming out nicely. Then the rest of the nails, my client wanted a little bit of French, so I had to do the full cover and everything. So this is me trying to control the bead, and the bead was a bit runny. The acrylic was a bit runny because I had mixed the monomer with the gel polish, hence it wasn't like giving me that buttery effect. So you had just to be patient with it, and you control it until it fits the way you want. Then the second bead, I placed it on the cuticle region and made sure it may spread to the cuticle vizuri, and it has sat on the cuticles. And I cleaned the side walls like the way I'm doing, so that I should have like a neat finishing. This is what we done. I felt like the apex wasn't strong enough, so I added a little bit of powder to build my apex. Apex is where the strength of the nails relies on. So that's how we did it. And the free edge was also still thin, so I added a little bit of acrylic so that I can have a uniform apex. Okay, then I cleaned and made sure the application is smooth and uniform. If you do a bulky set, that will eat a lot of your time during filing. Then when I was done, I debulk everything. Debulking is just removing excess powder on top of the nails and making it easy to file. Okay, so this is what I was doing here, debulking, making sure the thickness is good enough, it's not like too bulky. That's how you do it. So when you're done drilling, you will take your file and make sure you return the shape the way it was and everything back to the way it's supposed to be, and making sure the sidewall is straight as an African arrow, very straight. Okay, so that's how I clean my cuticles and I debulk my nails. As you can see, it's coming out nicely. Then when I was done with that, I decided to do a French, and this is how I did my French. You can see I'm using a gray color. If you don't have a gray, just take the darkest gray that you have, then mix it with white, then you will have that light gray color. So this is how I did this, and that's how you blend it nicely like that, and making sure you shade it, and if there is an overlap, you make sure you clean it before you cure. That one will make your work neat. As you can see, my cuticles are very okay, very neat. There is no cuticle hanging, there is no dust, because I wiped the entire set before I started to art, making sure there is no debris of like dust on my nails. So after this, I didn't record how I did the sweater effect, the crocodiles effect, so but this is what we created.